At the edge of the heart, there is a crossing. One path does not begin in darkness. It begins with certainty. It says, "This seems right." It borrows the language of wisdom. It carries a lantern, but the flame bends inward. Listen. The road narrows beneath the feet. Pebbles become teeth. The air grows metallic. Laughter echoes, but even laughter can ache. Desire calls itself freedom. Pride calls itself light. The soul keeps walking, not because the way is true, but because it has become familiar. Proverbs warns us about this road. There is a way that appears right, yet its end is death. Not only a grave at the end of time, but a death that begins now. A hardening, a dimming, a separation from the voice that gives life. Turn. There is another sound beneath the ruin, small as breath beneath the door. The Spirit does not shout over the flesh. The Spirit calls us into step. One step of surrender, one step of truth, one step of love when the old road says, "Take." One step of peace when fear says, "Hurry." One step of self-control when appetite says, "Now." The ground changes. Dust gives way to stone. Stone warms under morning. The narrow track opens into a highway, not built by human striving, but raised by mercy. Isaiah sees it, a holy way, a road for the redeemed, a place where the lost are not abandoned to wandering. This highway is not escape from the world. It is the world seen by a cleansed heart. The wilderness blooms. Weak hands are strengthened. The anxious heart hears, "Do not fear." Sorrow loosens its grip, and joy approaches like dawn over a long hill. So here are the two paths. One path curves inward until the self becomes a locked room. It may seem right, but it ends where wisdom warned it would. The other begins with yielding. Walk by the Spirit, and the cravings that ruled you lose their throne. Keep in step, and the road itself becomes testimony. Choose the highway. Not because your feet are strong, but because grace has made a way. Not because night was never real, but because morning is stronger. Not because you found the road, but because the Spirit found you and said, "Walk."